Hey everybody, it's Christina from Creations with Christina, and we're just going to make a quick card. It's not a series video, it's just a video just to make a card. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to use a piece of vintage cream cardstock that I'm going to make into a 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 inch card. And I'm going to cut this on the 11-inch side at 4 1/4. And then I'm going to use my Score Buddy to do some scoring, and the first score I'm going to do is my fold. So I'm going to score this at 4 1/4. And the next thing I want to do is I'm going to start creating some score lines to make a little frame. I'm inspired by some of the videos I watch on Stamp TV, so I'm going to go about 1/2 inch in on all 4 sides, and I'm doing this on the inside of my card because I want my score to actually be bumped out in the front. So I'm just going straight across. We'll go this way. We'll do this on the 1/2 inch side over here. And then we'll do it again on this side, so I have a nice little frame. And I don't know if you can see that, but there's a nice little frame now on the front of my card. So I'm just going to go ahead and set this aside because we're going to do some die cutting now. So I'm going to use my Big Shot, and I'm going to use some dies from this Love Lives Here die set, which is from Paper Tray Ink, and I'm going to use this little house with the heart, and I'm going to use all of my tabs on my platform here, and then I have my 2 plates. So I'm going to put my first plate down, and then I have some scrap paper here from a Lily Bee Designs paper pad. It's the 6x6 pad called Autumn Spice, and I showed this in a previous. It's falling apart because I've been using this a lot with a project I was just working on. So I'm going to go ahead and die cut. Now I know this bottom one has a section that's already die cut out, so I just want to make sure I'm going on the right side here. And I'm going to use all 3 papers at once and die cut my little house. And now I have one of my little hearts is stuck in there. The 3 patterns and the 3 hearts that go with that. So let me just clean this up and I'll show you what we're going to do. Okay, so a little tip that one of my YouTube followers shared with me was how to get those little pieces that get stuck inside of your die. So I'm just going to take a piece of washi tape and stick it in there and pull out my piece that got stuck in there. And boy, did that make it. I was before slamming this on the desk. So the person that posted about that genius idea. Thank you. Alright, so now I have all of my pieces here. So I have my 3 hearts, which I'm going to be using, and then my 3 little houses. And what I'm going to do with these is I'm actually going to take my scissors and cut straight across to cut the roof off. And we're going to kind of mix up the pattern. Alright, so I have my 3 houses, my 3 roofs, my 3 hearts, and now what I'm going to do is kind of figure out how I want to lay this out. So I'm going to go right along the bottom here, and I'm going to, let's see, I think I'm going to put my orange and my red in the back, and then my brown one is going to pop off the front. So I'm just going to mix up the hearts with this as well. So I'm going to stick one heart, will go inside the orange, and then I'll even do that color roof. Let's see, I think I'll do the orange inside the red with the orange roof, or the red roof, nope, orange roof. And then I'll do the brown with the red on the inside. So I'm just going to go ahead and start putting these down. So I decided I'm going to actually pop up the orange one, and I'm going to use some dimensionals on the back of this, just some foam adhesive. So I'm just going to stick it right where the heart is, and then I can go ahead and stick my heart there, and it'll hold that in place. Then I'll just pop this off. So before I adhere that down, I was just thinking I better do my stamping before I do that. I'm going to use the Love Lives Here stamp set from Paper Tray Ink as well, and I have the Home is Where the Heart Is stamp. And then I'll use some Jenny Bolin brown ink. And now I can go ahead and put my other little house on here. Alright, and then before I do anything else, I'm going to take a little craft button from Paper Tray Ink, and then I have some of this American Crafts twine that I picked up, and I'm going to go ahead and just feed this through. I wanted to bring in a little bit of green, so this twine will bring that in for me. And I'm just going to tie a bow on this. And then I'll take that same twine and then wrap it around a couple of times. So the last thing I'm going to do is now just stick that button on there using some glue dots. And then we'll stick one more right towards the back here to kind of hold it all into place better. So we left the twine pieces of where I tied the knot in the back behind the bow a little longer and left them on there just to give it a little bit more. I'll trim these tails here. And that's my card for today. Thanks for watching another episode, and I'll see you next time.